The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the east shrouds. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. Indeed, I am a line of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more, you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Sylphic studies. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're, uh, beg pardon, friend, my memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all cluttered in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. The sylphs? Yes, others told me stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest you're facing up a mess of kills, quibbles, and chocobo scratches. The quickest way to the quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing big brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A self told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win the favor of our forest friends. That's good. First impressions. Oh, still here, huh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sales, that they don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn the trust, you do well to be paying along, uh, Dart. What was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the camp. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine will. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past the front doorstep, dear. No, the tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish sick in the Ocho. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in biter. You not catch me yet trying the stuff, but the souls seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an oat chew around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber scarab, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. You're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root, but of course, the still squaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of meat. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road the gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes upon it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First contact. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dunk. I dare say that a Rick even rivals the breath of a marble that puts an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared in their company enough to know their kind at heart. They'll not shut on one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. And before I forget, don't go picing off just yet. Amelian here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my rewards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out young Sylph by the name of Komuxu. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion and as the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root Sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a message from the elder Seer herself. To summarize the latest contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Britannia's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Exile has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission, but it will see you return with good tidings. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Dance, dance, dance with Jesus, dance, 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 dance with Jesus, dance. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're always from Edania and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sons of Little Solus have always welcomed Gridania envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Joseph here is an oath of peace and by the elder seeds here ourselves. Still he would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I'd never. Turn away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Joseph's jiggy sufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile floodly friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Dance diplomacy. Wednesday. Say, Joseph, are you in a mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. There go those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Walking one's belly is rumbling? This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly and so must greet making. Ooh, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. This one is weaving cloth. Walking one would know more. This one does not trust walking ones who do not show respect. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. What does walking one want with this one? Elder one want this one not to get too friendly with walking ones. Walking one is a friend to these ones, friendly like precious elder one of Forest City, knows how to dance into these one's hearts. Joseph, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solas. The better news? Why, I've fully recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Forest Friend. Joseph, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or a knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solas do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say so? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Area Media, the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be IV to the sylphs' travels.